Did you know that poor posture from non-ergonomic chairs contributes to back pain in 80% of remote workers? And I am one of those workers. So today we are building a home office. We ordered a standing desk, a chair, a computer monitor, and a chair mat, and we will somehow get it to fit in my small bedroom. This has to go, and this is gonna be where my office is. I also have this space right now, which is just a mannequin and my mirror. So maybe it can go there too. We'll figure it out. First on the list, I need to clear this out so I can move this. So let's do that. This was gonna be a tricky project for me because my room is not that big. I had to do some measurements to make sure the table and the chair were gonna fit in properly and still give me enough room to work comfortably. It could seem impossible if you have a small room to fit a home office in it, but you'll be surprised how big small spaces actually are. I know that is very contradictory, but if you plan it out properly, you'll be surprised what you can fit in your room. You might have to make some sacrifices. For example, how I have to sacrifice this huge closet / shelving unit, which stores a lot of my stuff for me. Sometimes it's worth it, and my back will thank me in 20 years or even in 10 years when it feels better sitting in a chair versus sitting on the couch or in my bed for 8 hours a day. It is all clear. That was actually pretty quick. It is time to be moved out for good and be replaced with an office. In order to make this home office setup cost effective, we are definitely paying attention to pricing, getting things cheap where we can. The only thing that wasn't the most cost effective was this desk, but for good reason. One, it's a sitting / standing desk, but it goes one step further. It allows you to save the settings so that you can have your desk at the exact height you want when standing up or sitting down. It also has a glass top, which is actually dry erase marker friendly. So it's great for those note takers that like to scribble things down really quickly. I don't really write anything on it, but it's nice to know that there's the option to do that. It also has USB charging ports. It has a carrying capacity of 176 pounds. And it's nice to know that the table will withstand anything I place on top of it, obviously within reason. It also has built-in storage, which is not the biggest compartment, but it's nice if you have some USBs, if you have some external hard drives, whatever it is, you can put in there. Lastly, it's just a pretty desk. I plan to have this desk for a long time, so I wanted to make sure it'll last me a long time as well. Table is good to go. First and foremost, I bought this chair for my back. For the longest time now, I've been sitting on my couch or in my bed to do 8-hour remote work. After a while, that starts to take a toll on your back, and I was definitely noticing the signs. And my posture was the Hunchback of Notre Dame. So this chair is a nice ergonomic chair. Second of all, I love the color. It's a white chair. And for this home office, it'll be nice for everything to just be white and look very clean, but not sterile. And of course, it was cost effective. Office chairs can range in prices. This one was in the hundreds Canadian dollars, so it was nice and cost effective in comparison to the other chairs that were available. Another aspect of this chair that was great is it's nice and breathable, especially when you're sitting on it for 8 hours a day. It's small, it's not too bulky, so it's perfect for the small space that it's gonna inhabit as well. I can't believe I got my seat dirty already. Already stained. The last finishing touch is adding this, which is like a seat protector. It is ready. Now we need to add the computer. To be more cost effective, I got my computer from Facebook Marketplace for $150 Canadian. Online, this same exact monitor is $310 Canadian. So I saved more than half of what I would have spent if I got it online. Pro tip, check Facebook Marketplace every single time before ordering it on Amazon. Look at how this is looking so far, guys. It looks so good. It looked better than I imagined. I wanted to go with an all-white look just because it looks nice and clean and aesthetic. I even got a white monitor, and it just looks so good. The only thing that's not white is my MacBook, but that's completely fine. Silver, it goes together just as well. So now if I go to each one, it's gonna rise because I saved it, and this is so cool because it saves and it knows that I liked it as high as, I think it was like 96. And then if I want it to go low, I press 2, which is low, and it goes down to 77. How sick is that? We have a new addition. It is time to add a shelving unit just to make this area look better. I've been using it like this for the last few days, and it's been just so good. Some new additions. I have a little trash can over there. I'm probably gonna change that. We also have a little footrest right there. Another addition that I've added is this charging block. And now we're gonna build a shelving unit. It's gonna go right here, just so I have more space for storage. When it comes to decluttering, that can be a really tricky part, but I can almost guarantee that if you look around your room, there's things, clothes, perfumes, whatever it is that you haven't touched in years. I would suggest taking that, put it into a box, put it in your basement or in a storage area, and try to keep to things that you use daily. Luckily for me, I wear workout clothes every single day, so there's not really much to bother about when it comes to clothes and shoes. I can pretty much put everything away apart from my workout clothes and still be fine all year round. You just have to look around your room, get rid of whatever you don't use on a daily basis, and keep the essentials. That is exactly what I bought this shelving unit for. This was very cost effective. I got it at Walmart for $50 Canadian, and it's a nice compact shelf that is great for storing my essentials while still making my space feel open and airy. Now it is time to arrange stuff on it.
A few moments later.
Looking less empty. I have my vision board up there. I have a little shelving unit with just essentials right here. And it's coming together. Maybe I'll add a plant up here just to add a little bit of greenery. We'll see. Major update. I had my office in this corner for a month and a half, and it was fantastic. The only problem was my chair did not have enough space whenever I wanted to stand up to do work. The bed was always in the way of my chair, so I decided to go with plan B and try putting my office in the corner where my mirror and mannequin were at first, and here is the results. This setup is so perfect. I cannot believe it took me this long to get a home office, but it is very rewarding and I'm very happy I did so. I've even seen videos where people add a divider in their room if they have a space that works with it, just so they can feel like their living space and sleeping space is very different from their working space. I didn't want to do that just because I wanted my room to feel nice and open, having a home office versus just sitting on the couch working. My back feels better, and just having an extra monitor to extend my screen. If I'm editing a video, it makes it 10 times easier. 10 out of 10 would do again. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.